Well, I mean, after being away for 2 years, it's just good to be back, you know. We talked a lot about in the early season how just making it to nationals is you know, that's something that is important and we want to do it, but that's not the end of the goal. You know, the goal has never been just to make it. The goal has been to go and make a difference and do something. And you know, we've been to nationals a couple times and we've not necessarily have our day at the national meet yet, but we're excited to give it another shot.
It's a pretty long season, so we just wanted to start out nice and easy. So we went to the Worcester Invitational first, and there wasn't like really competition. We were just kind of running against ourselves, and it was a hilly course, 4 miles. So it was nice to run a different distance and build some team chemistry. And then same for All Ohio, just kind of went out together and didn't have too high of expectations, just kind of getting through it. And then we started getting into the bigger meets that were going to give us points to qualify, like the SUNY Geneseo meet in New York and Augustana and Illinois. And then we kind of had that chemistry, so we ran well together. Like at Augustana, I think our top 5 guys were within maybe 15 seconds or something, so it was pretty cool to see. And then kind of carried that over into the regional meet, and we built up that confidence all season. And then once we got to the regional meet, we kind of knew that this is it. We can just run how we have been and we'll be fine and we can qualify. So
yeah, the weather looks a lot better than it did in 2019. In 2019, it was just a mud pit, and it was one of those races where after the first 400, no one really moved at all. You were just kind of where you were, and you just suffered in the pack. So it's looking a lot drier this year, so weather looks good. So I think it's going to be real fast, and it'll be really important to get out early, establish position, and then we'll see what we can do in the second half.
Coming in as a freshman, seeing how good the team was, it kind of inspired me, and I never thought I would be a part of that. But as the years went on, I figured that I could contribute to the team, and it's just been really fun and exciting. And I think the rest of the team is super excited too, because it is everyone's first meet, and we already have always had the expectation to make it to the national meet. So now I guess it's been raised and we want to try to get top 10. That's the team goal, I think. So
I think they've really run with a chip on their shoulder all year. You know, it's really cool because in 19 we had 7 different guys at the national meet. So here 2 years later, you know, last weekend we had no guys on that team that ran last weekend had run at a regional meet before in their careers. So to go out and have them, you know, run well against some very good historically very good teams was awesome. And I think that they feel like they have a lot to prove, and the season's not over yet. So we'll see what we can do.
We just kind of did team time trials, and I think honestly it probably helped us more than it hurt us, just building confidence and getting closer as a team through a kind of tough time with not having a season. So I think it really helped us build as a team, and we came back this year even better than we could have ever been the year before. So I think it was actually a good thing for us.
As far as image goes, you know, really the thing that we've drilled into the guys is that it doesn't matter who's on the line; the expectations are the same. And it's taken us a while to get to this point, but it's been a lot of fun to see the growth and development. And you know, you have guys who are working hard, who are not necessarily in the spotlight for 2 or even 3 years, waiting for their opportunity. But we know that when they step up to the line and they have their opportunity, that they're going to take advantage of it. And that's been it's been something that we've really focused on, and it's kind of the identity of the team now. There's guys who are going to work hard for 2 or 3 years and not necessarily get their chance, but when they do get their chance, they're going to be ready for it.
It's really cool seeing soccer, and I know volleyball made it to pretty far in their tournaments. So I think it's really cool putting Otterbein on the map and mixing it up with the other big D3 schools. So it's been really awesome.